Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. I'm here at my laundromat. Look. Do you remember this place? We talked about it. Remember, like, I had some of my crap here, then I, like, moved out? Remember that? Like, look. Yes, she is starting to thin out good. Got some water jugs here so I can take some apartment water back to the house. Basically, I just popped in here to put some fresh clothes on, do a little lingerie, and most, the fact that there's actually food here. That's right. At my house, there is zero food. I'm trying to figure out what to record as far as what the point should be from start to finish on each video, because I'm not thinking of a good relevant point to make. So these filler episodes, I'm like, what do I actually make the theme of each one? Like, I got to think of a new idea every time. I guess I'm just going to not think of a new idea every time. I think I'm just going to record X number of clips, and then that'll be like, hey, we made it to 30 clips, so boom, this is another one. This has been another episode of Fading into Obscurity and Pursuing a Life that will eventually mean jack shit.
You're a loser.
Oh, got that spicy Italians. Whoa, just hit a jalapeno. Ooh, instant flames. Whew. And I'm gonna heat up some of this hillbilly mac and corn, baby. The reason why they microwave and food is not at the house yet, because I only got one person, and I only got one car, and I only got one van, and I only got like 2 hours a day to fuck with this place. I got my whole other life. I'm like a polygamous man who's married to 2 homes. It's all about balance. So the microwave would have went already with the food, but instead I had like, I don't know, I guess I just thought I would be in here stopping for food because this place has like running water. At least I can do the dishes that I dirty. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah. That macaroni kind of sucked the tits, but luckily this leftover spicy sub hits fucking spot, son. And look, I know I said that like I'm kind of popping into the apartment to actually have a meal, because at least here I can wash dishes. And I know you're thinking, bro, if you're too much of a broke loser to turn the water back on at your house, at least go to the store and buy some food and buy some paper plates and shit. Whoa. Sorry. I'm getting by just on the thinnest little slice of daily budget right now. I'm waiting for my next full paycheck. It's like 3 more days before that's going to happen, because did some shows up in Reno, and there was a little checking issue with the club owner. But look, it's going to get sorted out. Could I sell the farm? Yes. Would I make out like a banshee? Fucking yes. Could I sell my stock? Yes. Would I make out like a banshee? Fucking yes. Could I liquidate my 401k right here, right now? Yes. Would I make out like a fucking banshee? The answer is yes. But will I do that? Can I do all that? Fuck yeah. Will I? Oh, hell no. You kidding me? I would sit down and enjoy this meal. But, as you may have already guessed, there's no place to sit down except for on the toilet. That's normally what happens after the meal. But as you know, it is beautiful. Friday, Feb 7. Thank you for making it through your week with me. Love it. Wonder if I have a plastic fork, because I don't want to dirty up a nice fork. I don't want to dirty up a real fork. I fucking hate washing dishes so much. If you want to marry me, hot chick or hot twink, whatever, fucking, if you don't mind doing dishes, I'm the master at laundry. I will do fucking laundry all day long if you do the dishes. And I'm good at like putting water in the coffee cup so it's easier to clean, but I'm not good at cleaning them once they pile up and shit. F word that noise, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I was wondering, what the fuck happened on this day in history? Did you know that on this day in history, Feb 7, in 1964, according to Britannica.com, British invasion launched with Beatles arriving in the U.S. I'm going to skip that because I fucking hate the Beatles. Did you know that on this day, legendary British novelist Charles Dickens was born? On this day, can you guess the year? What year on this day was Charles Dickens born? This will show you how old or young you thought he was. I would have guessed like 1930. 1930s. Charles Dickens was born on this day, Feb 7, in 1812. 1812, 100 years prior to the sinking of the Titanic. You know how when you think of like super old shit, you think like, it's the Titanic sinking, right? That was in 1912, mofo. On this day in 1812, Charles Dickens was born. Then this Britannica.com just has a bunch of people's names, and I think it's their birthday as well. Like 1974, Steve Nash, who is a basketball player. American comedian Chris Rock. 1966. Do you know how old Garth Brooks is, the singer? Like, blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie flare. The last one to know, the last one to show, the fucking last one you thought you'd see there. Right? How old is that dude? Born on this day, Feb 7, 1962. You do the math on that one, because I sure ain't. And yeah, cool beans. On this day in history, in 2023, just 2 years ago, American basketball player LeBron James became the all-time highest scorer in the NBA. I thought it was about to say that the guy died in the helicopter crash. Whoever that basketball player was, I feel really rude for not knowing who that was. If it was LeBron, I don't think it was. Wasn't it Kobe Bryant? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not trying. This is, if you couldn't tell, this segment of the show is not rehorsed in any way, shape, or form. But did you know that on this day, Feb 7 in 2019, way back in 2019, baseball player and manager Frank Robinson, who was the first black manager in the MLB, died at the age of, how old did the man live to be? 82 beautiful years on this earth. This gentleman, Frank Robinson, just so happened to be the very first black manager in Major League, in the MLB's history. I wonder why. Like, it's so fucking cringy, like how you would have got held back by the skin tone you were born with. Like, I know why, but but any of those reasons being relevant will never make sense, because at the end of the day, it was all fucking stupid. You know what I mean? And there's another one about a guy I don't know, some basketball player, some fucking basketball coach. All right, let's see if this is any good. Way back in the Way Outosphere in 2013. You with me? I should probably eat while we do this, because that's the entire reason I came over here right now. Babe, your fucking wife's cookies are so good, dude. I'm avoiding this piece of bread because I don't have a fork. Let's just barge it. Let's just do it. Okay. I did it. Shut up about it. I fucking did it. Asshole. Damn it. Let's crack open them. Let's crack open a nice cold Steve Weiser, so we can add some belches to this. This is going to be an editing nightmare, which is why I'm not going to edit it. Did you know that on this day, wait a minute. Wow. You tell me if this makes sense to you. According to Britannica, only in 2013, this is what it says. Mississippi became the last U.S. state to officially abolish slavery. It had ratified the 13th Amendment in 1995, but failed to submit the necessary paperwork. Only in 2013? Are you fucking sure about that? And this says, click here to take an American history quiz. Got me there. Let's do this shit. The history of slavery in North America. What about like general questions? All right, I was able to find one that'll work well. Deadly animal quiz. Which animal kills the most humans annually out of these? Snake, shark, mosquito, or bee? I'm going to say the mosquito because of West Nile corona. And that is a correct answer. Let's do this. According to scientists, an attack on a person by which of these animals is most likely to kill the person? Which one of these four animals, if attacked, is most likely to kill you? A grizzly bear, a shark, a crocodile, or a hippopotamus? I'm going to say the hippopotamus, and that is a correct answer. Hippopotamuses are vegetarian and only attack people who encroach on their territory. This animal can weigh up to 4 tons, can reach speeds of nearly 20 mph. That's on land. And can wield tusk-like lower canine teeth measuring more than 1.5 feet long. Imagine having a tooth longer than 1.5 feet. What? That's cray-cray. Now check this one out. You ready? Shh. Quiet. The stings of which creature kill hundreds of swimmers each year. You know who this is going to make me think of, right? Fucking crocodile hunter, dude. Is it the octopus, the jellyfish, the barracuda, or the squid? Oh, I got 2 seconds. I'm going to say jellyfish. It didn't tell me whether I was right or wrong because it just said time's up. I had 2 seconds left and I hit jellyfish. But it says jellyfish sting hundreds of swimmers each year. Some of these people go into shock and drown. So maybe I did get it right, but it was a total guess. Rabies, which kills about 59,000 people a year. Did you fucking know that shit? Rabies kills nearly 60,000 people each year. Is transmitted almost entirely by which animal? A bat, a rat, a dog, or a raccoon? I'm going to say a fucking bat. Nope, it's a dog. Dogs are responsible. Wow. So little Fido, you're fucking, I'm suspicious of you now, little Fido. Little Toto. Hang on. I'm going to take a food break here. You take a bite too with me, okay? Ready? Babe, stop it. Stop. Get out of here. Dogs are responsible for 99%, dude, of rabies in human beings. But how do dogs get fucking rabies? I thought you had to get bit by something to get rabies. It's like the Dawn of the Dead virus. Which makes according to Britannica, this is how they word it. Dogs are responsible for 99% of rabies cases in human beings, which makes man's best friend one of Earth's deadliest animals. Holy crap. I wish there was a way to pause the timer, the assholes. A delicacy in Japan, which fish has killed diners with its powerful toxin? The bluefin tuna, the moray eel, the puffer fish, or the barracuda? My instinct says the tuna. Who the fuck is cooking up any of those other ones? Oh, I'm wrong. It is the puffer. Many species of puffers or blowfish contain a neurotoxin of 1,000 times more powerful than whatever the fuck that is, cyanide. You know, cyanide, TNT, high voltage, cheap. But the parts of the fish that hold the poison are removed while preparing the Japanese dish fugu. Still, between 2006 and 2015, 10 people died after eating the dish, which many of the victims had prepared themselves. So you know how you go to like your friend's house and their mom can't cook worth a shit? I had a friend like that in Indiana. Everything his mom cooked tastes like hot water. I'm like, bitch, would it kill you to stroll down the fucking spice aisle at Walmart, you cunt? But imagine if her food killed your ass. If she made a puffer fish, who the fuck cooks puffer fish? All right, quit fucking around. Listen. From 1979 to 2019, attacks by which animal killed the most people in the United States and Canada? Alligators, cougars, wolves, or brown bear? I think it is definitely the fucking cougar. You only got like 28 seconds to guess. It's fucking me over. This says brown bear, which was my first instinct, technically. If you want to fucking argue. But I should have just went with my gut. And the next one, I'm going to go with my gut. That gut. Brown bears kill 69 people over that 50-year span. Brown bears be snuffing out at least one person a year, the assholes. Wolves, on the other hand, cause only 4 fatalities over the same period. Well, that's nice. They've only killed 4 people, the wolves. Sorry, I'm a big man with a fucking big appetite, dude. All right, shut your mouth and listen. You ready? Quiet in the back row. Which of these animals has the strongest recorded jaw strength? Fucking squid. But the squid's not on here. Is it a saltwater crocodile, a spotted hyena, the polar bear, or the silverback gorilla? My instinct says the fucking hyena. Fuck, saltwater crocodile. I'm surprised because I thought you can just like hold a crocodile's mouth shut and it's like, stop picking on me. Which is like, I guess that's opening strength, but apparently closing strength and holding the pressure down on your ass. Out of those 4 options, the saltwater crocodile. The jaws of a saltwater crocodile can produce nearly 3,700 pounds of force. That's fucking crazy. To help prevent deadly encounters between elephants and humans, farmers rely on which method to ward off elephants? How do farmers get elephants to stay the fuck away? Do they use fishing? Do they use flashing TV screens? Do they use setting up elephant-shaped scarecrows? Do they use air horns or burning chili powder? I'm going to say air horns because you only have 2 seconds. This says that they burn chili powder. Farmers burn chili powder to scare away elephants. That's a fucking waste of tasty chili powder. I would rather just have elephants on my fucking porch than to waste chili powder, right? All right. There's a few more, but I'm only doing one more because I'm fucking over it. Accused of devouring more than 130 people, the man-eaters of Tsavo were a pair of what? Let's say lions. Yep. Lucky guess, because I had no fucking clue. All right, let's go back to this day in history, which is what you really wanted to know about, I think. Let's see. Some of this is bullshit. In 1974, Grenada gained independence from the UK on this day in 1974. This is weird. On this day in 1966, American comedian Chris Rock, who became known for his stand-up routines in films, was born. Didn't we say that earlier? Whatever. This one's about Pinocchio. What do you think happened concerning the film Pinocchio on this day in 1940? The animated film Pinocchio had its world premiere on this day in 1940, and it became one of Disney's most beloved classics, known for its brilliant animation at the time and its compelling story. I have never seen Pinocchio, but I used to watch the shit out of some Aladdin. Okay? Now let's go back even farther. 1885. I'm skipping that one because it looks boring. Check this out. Back in 1812, so a good chunk of time ago, one of the largest earthquakes in U.S. history occurred along the New Madrid Fault. The New Madrid Fault. It looks like it's like right north of like Oklahoma or something. I don't know. Fuck it. I can't pronounce his name, so his fact isn't cool. Humanist, Nope, can't read that properly, so that fact sucks too. And that's it. That's what happened according to Britannica on this day in history. I'm going to go back to eating the rest of my greasy mac and burger. And then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the view off of my sidewalk out here at the apartment. A view that I'll probably never really be invited to stop and admire ever again. Unless a friend who lives here at the apartment invites me over to their house. By the time we get outside, it will be 3 a.m. The perfect time to go outside and wander around the streets in the dark, as it will be the bewitching hour. It's creepy as shit out here, even though it's like right in the middle of tons of able-bodied human beings that could come to the rescue if I ever needed something. That almost makes it worse. The fact that there's people around, I think. People are scarier to me than any like animal or, see that car bumping music, 3 a.m, bumping music in a residential neighborhood. I think other people are scarier and more unpredictable than any animal or ghost you could encounter. But this is the view from my sidewalk. And I only have about 9% battery life left, so let's make this quick. For that reason, and for the reason that it's fucking creepy out here. Do you want to see a little trick though? If I zoom up, it'll change the light capture setting and it won't look as creepy. You ready? Boom, look how much lighter it just got. That's not very fair, is it? I tricked you guys. Trust me though, with the naked eye, it's still pretty creepy. This camera is actually picking up more than what my natural eye can as far as light goes. All right, let's get the fuck back over to the house now. Before I go back to the house, however, I should probably let you know that I never miss a chance to drop a fat deuce. You see that bedroom right there? Well, on the other side of that bedroom, there's another door that leads out to that hallway space. And I closed that door earlier, like 10 hours ago, because I kept checking that room to make sure I'd taken everything out of there so far, and it's been empty and stuff. And I was like, I need a little reminder so I could, hang on, dropping a fat pigeon. Oh, I need a little reminder so I can stop checking it. So I just closed that door. Well, guess what? Tonight, that door was open ever so slightly. Not this one, the other one. The one on the other side of that room that enters into, yeah. So I figured, creepy. Perhaps I'm pooping among the ghosts right now. That's the door I was talking about. Earlier today, about 12 hours ago, I left it like this, closed as a mofo. But when I got here, it was like that. There is a cemetery right over there in that little corner. And the gravestones are so old you can barely read what's on them. And there hasn't been any new interments there, and probably gotta be over 100 years. One of these days, I'm gonna get over there and explore that little tiny little corner and try to figure out who is there and what was going on with their life. Think I oughta? Yeah, I think I oughta. That'd make for a video, right? And speaking of things that might make for good videos, I think I'm really fascinated by prisons especially out of use prisons and or law enforcement, jail, or prison museums. I'm about to get serious, crack down on this, get me a list going, and try to get to the nearest ones to me, and then go from there, then branch out and go to ones farther away. I think those are interesting. They're ominous. The emotions heavy in the room when you go to one. There's one in Mansfield, Ohio. As you know, I photographed like a year ago, and I think I'm going to go back to that one by myself because I was with a party that day, so I didn't say anything to you, the nation people, the nationers. But there is a history of industry, I think, museum in with that prison museum vibe. I should go back. I should take a better look at the Ohio Reformatory in Mansfield. On this day in history, in 2025, gasoline, regular unleaded, was selling over the counter in Central Ohio for $3.19 a gallon. What does it cost to travel 432 miles? $26.41. Now that I'm back at the house, I can safely provide to you today's movie recommendation. 1 Hour Photo, starring, of course, Robin Williams. Now, you're too young to even know what a 1 hour photo service even is. Back in the day, once upon a time, before everything was digital, people would take pictures with their cameras that would get saved onto a roll of film. They would take it to any big box store or a CVS or whatever it was, and they would turn the film in. They would come back in a few days to get the pictures that came off of that film. That film had to be ran through a machine, and a technician, such as a gentleman who might look like this, would need to look at the pictures in the machine and adjust brightness levels or color contrast or whatever the case may be to give you the greatest pictures out of what you shot with your camera that they could give you. Well, eventually, someone thought, if we can pull this process off in an hour, people's going to start coming here almost every time they need to drop off film, and it'll bring more business to the store because they can just get their film developed while they shop. 1 Hour Photo is an absolute masterpiece. One of, literally, somewhere in my top 10 all-time favorite movies. 1 Hour Photo. This gentleman, Cy the Photo Guy, becomes obsessed with a family that he has observed through their photographs. Something happens with that family that he finds even more disturbing than he already was. The man was already a little touched, a little disturbed as it was. And let's just say, things get dicey. So, of course, when you're done with this video, don't go to work. Don't be productive. Sit back and watch 1 Hour Photo. Hi, guys. I took a little nap and woke up with one hell of a sore throat. My throat hurts so bad I feel like I've been sucking Darth Vader's lightsaber. Let's go out here and get some crap out of the car, because I want to get the car ready for a little road trip that we're about to go on. You excited, kids? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The man who is quoted as saying that is the same man, Da Vinci, depicted right here at the Last Supper. Should I actually take this futon bed out of the van? Or should I just pull it farther back and leave it? Put stuff under it as storage? Anyways, like I was trying to say. Or should I just pull it all the way back, use it as storage back here, because I'd still have that huge living space up there. And would that inspire me to take Clifford on his first camping trip? That sounds great so far, except for one thing. I would probably still need to buy an extra padding of some sort, because this bed is intensely uncomfortable to sleep on. I tried it once. It was not even possible. The mission had to be aborted quickly because of how uncomfortable it is. But it is a good 6-footer. The van is plenty long enough to where a full bed could be back here. And there'd still be plenty of living chin space up there. I could do coffee maker, all the stuff you need. That's why I just kept the shelves. As far as camping goes, I definitely want to keep this side of shelves in place, but I've highly considered taking this out, at least for a trial run, to see if camping is a lot better without it. Maybe put the bed up far against that wall to have a little walk space to access everything. Plus, keep in mind there's all that shelving space up there. Obviously, you want to take some stuff down if you're getting ready to drive. And another thing I like about old Clifford as far as camping goes is the metal ref. You can magnetize crap right up there. Maybe a shower head, maybe a stripper pole, whatever. You know what I mean? There's zip ties up there. See? Pinch, pinch, pinch on the zip ties. And look, got me a stupid little step-up stool. So, as long as she's under 200 pounds, step on up into Clifford and get your firewood on, if you know what I mean. Because I got the wood and you got the fire, baby. It's been a few hours since I popped in here to edit some videos and check some emails and whatnot, and I forgot just how gorgeous my new office is. And it's not even filled in yet. I don't have all my stuff ready to go in my shelves yet. This desk chair still eats the ass. There's an $87 desk chair that I want to get on the Amazon. I think today's a good day to go ahead and order it, All the upholstery's falling off. If you got to throw a truck stop Afghan over top of your desk chair to make it look better, it's time to order a new chair. Let's go in here now into the office and start the day off with editing some videos at my desk. Oh wait, that's right, I haven't set my desk up yet, or my computer, or anything. Shit, I forgot. I guess I'll do that today first. But I think. Hello?
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 Yeah, this is Jason here. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Jim. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm calling from Medicare Enrollment Department. You do have Medicare Part A and B right now?
Yes, dear.
Oh, that's That's good. You are perfectly qualified for the free of cost. Just announce like dental, vein, hearing, or the counter benefits, cashback, and much more additional benefits.
You should try talking without the cock in your mouth, and maybe somebody can understand you, Sonny.
So just for a qualifying purpose, may
Okay.
I know how old are you?
Thanks for taking the cock out of your mouth. I can understand you better now, sweetie.
How old are you, dear?
Oh, I'm 71 years young, sweetheart.
Oh, you are 71 years.
Do I sound good for my age?
Can I have your postal code?
I said, do I sound good for my age?
Can I have your postal code?
I said, do I sound good for my age?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Take the dick out of your ear!
Hello?
Can you
I
say,
hear you.
can you say happy Friday to my viewers?
Why are you going to my... Please pull down and listen to me.
Okay, sorry baby, go ahead. Hurry up, ain't got all day, dipshit. Today,
Can you
Junior,
hear me?
can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hurry up, go on. Hurry, go, speak, bitch.
Fuck you.
You wish you could with that little dicky ears. I don't think you really heard much of what I was saying anyways, but that's just an example of what it's like to sit here at the editing desk and get calls from scammers while I'm trying to edit videos for you. I get interrupted by that crap, that boring crap. Just kidding, that's pretty entertaining. Hey, buddy. I heard they were having trouble closing your mailbox. Is that true? Oh, really? You don't say? You fucking jerk. I think I figured it out. How to do a daily upload and have the time to actually pull it off. You either have to sacrifice the time you spend making money, the time you spend eating, or you have to sacrifice the time you spend sleeping. Something's got to give. I think what I'll go ahead and choose is, well, I'm not going to go broke for this project. So, is it eating or sleeping? I think I like eating more than I like making videos or making money. So I think I'll go ahead and sacrifice my sleep hours starting now. One thing I like about leaving the house just a little bit later than I normally would is being stuck in a traffic jam. But these gentlemen are not affected by it in the least. They are having a good old time with their Bobcat. Not only did the sexy chick driving behind me follow my lead back there by entering the intersection in a yellow light and her entering in a red light as a result, she also followed my lead in cutting off a driver a moment ago. They got to experience a double cut because of me, then her. Oh, would you look at that? They're still hacking up the train bridge, making it look gorgeous for future residents of the town. Oh, this gentleman here, this sexy gentleman here in his hard hat. Oh my gosh. Oh, my ovaries just exploded. Oh. This daily upload stuff is stressing me out because there's just not a time to shoot, edit, and upload. If you want
to sleep, that is, like I mentioned a moment ago. The reason I'm about to miss my flight to Detroit is probably because, not because I shoot a lot more video than normal, put it all together more than normal, take the time to make sure it's properly online, ready to rock for the next day. It's actually because all of that takes place while still carving out time to sleep. So I've learned a valuable lesson. No more sleeping for Jaboy. Only about 4 hours a night. We'll try that. Although there is a gorgeous train station over here. The only good thing about it only being 30 degrees last night is the fact that my NOS energy drink over ice held up pretty nice here in the car. I forgot I even had it. Things are looking up, baby. All right. You know, I'm going to really miss the soccer moms in this apartment community because, whoa, coming in today just now, holy Moses in heaven. I got about 30 to 40 minutes to make a move into the shower, to make a move to the fridge to see what's in there to eat, and to move my bowels. So, enough screwing around. Let's get going. Hey, nobody ever said this movie'd end up on PBS Kids, all right? Quit bitching.
So much for taking the call. My name is Lee, and I'm calling from Medicare Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm filming a Dougalo Nation video and taking a shit right now. How about you, buddy? Huh, he hung up. Look, I know you're going to be mad at me, but I thought it would be quicker to just eat while driving. I would never stall on purpose to create a reason to go to Burger King, okay?
Thank you for choosing Burger King with your rule. Go ahead and order whenever you're ready.
I'll have a large number 8 with a Coke and add on 2 Whopper Juniors with cheese.
You know, for the kids.
I'm so sorry, honey. You said a number 8 medium with a Coke?
Large size with a Coke, please.
Alrighty.
And
And then
add on 2 Whopper Juniors with cheese.
You know, for the kids.
And that'll be it.
alrighty. I'm sorry, my screen's going slow. It's going to be $18.69. Go ahead and pull her out.
Thank you.
$18.69. Made it to the airport in record time. Still got time to go in there and drop a fat deuce before I get on the plane. Because I got to poo again. And you cannot poo on a plane. It is against the moral code, fabric of life. All right. Wish me luck.